Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video we have Retribution Paladin Vault opening week 2, second one that I've done. This week we're going to have a little bit more of an interesting options, probably, hopefully, right? So last week we only had one myth area, so if that item was good, we were going to take it no matter what, right? And so we got our myth helmet. It was a good item. I also had avoidance on it, just for extra flair there. So we took that. Now this week we have a little bit better options. We have all of our Mythic Plus slots. So we have 3 Myth options. It's still likely going to be one of those, right? We are not doing Mythic Raid this tier unless we pug it. But I did pug 6 bosses in Heroic. So I do have 3 Heroic slots from the raid. Antenna just got nerfed, but it still could be good. We might have to sim that if a Heroic Antenna's in there. And then we do have 2 Heroic slots from Vault. Those could be something like Tier or something like that. From Delve, I should say. So those are kind of like our options. We still need our 4 set. So if we get Shoulders or Chest Tier, we probably need to take that because we still don't have 4 set. We haven't got anything. So even though I have been pugging Raid, all of normal both weeks, and then a little bit of Heroic first week and a little bit more this week, we still have not gotten any Tier from the raid. And, you know, that happens in pugs. So let's go ahead and open Vault. What we're really hoping for is just weapon, though. Because otherwise, then next week, it's either weapon or I craft my weapon. And I'm going to, you know, I don't care so much right now because I'm not parsing in raid. But I do need to get the better weapon there. Okay. I see some interesting things here. Okay. We have feet. We don't need feet. A Kino Core is not a terrible trinket, but probably not what we're really looking for. We have Hero Finger. We don't care about that too much. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any tiers, so that's kind of what I was looking for first. Okay, so we have an Arcar Sack Loot on Mythic. This is still worth simulating because even though I'm not doing a raid, it's not terrible in Mythic Plus, and it'll be interesting to simulate it against my Cursed Stone Idol here. So that's worth checking out. But we also have Myth Ring, and 2 different Myth Rings. So Verse Mastery and Haste Mastery. So the Whispers of Koresh Myth track. I actually have Whispers of Koresh Heroic track. So this would just be a 1-to-1 upgrade of that. So likely, because we have no tier, I already have items to turn into tier anyways. None of this stuff would turn into tier. So this is not a great... I have shoulders technically could, but I have better shoulders. This is not a very good vault. To be clear, the Arakara could be good though. I need to simulate this for Mythic Plus. If I was raiding regularly, this would be a great item. So if you're a raider and you get this in your vault, this is very, very good. This is a very good single target trinket. It's not bad in AoE, but I need to make sure. I need to see how good it actually is. So we're gonna simulate this, and then we will come right back and make our selection. All right, so we got our results, and the information is in now. We're probably going to be going with Whispers of Koresh and just going from our hero track to our myth track ring of the same exact ring, basically. Sack Brood, though, like I said, this was also a decent upgrade. But if I was even like a bench player for a raid or whatever, or I had aspirations of joining a guild to raid this tier still, I would take Sack Brood. But because I'm not, and you know, if I go into the raid, it's going to be at the end of the tier. Someone just feels bad for me, brings me in like, hey, you want to come in or whatever, and you know, this isn't going to be relevant anyways. So for me, I'm just going to take Whispers of Koresh. For a lot of you watching, you might want to take Arakara if you go. I know a lot of you watch do raid, so you probably want to take Arakara. But for me, it's just not going to be the best thing immediately. We still have no weapon. We still have no 4-piece. That's very unfortunate. This is not a good vault, but we're going to go with the finger. All right. So that's it for this one, guys. We are hoping for some better news next week. Hopefully a weapon next week, because if not, we are crafting a weapon, which I do not want to do. So, all right, that's it. As always, I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. If you're already a subscriber, I encourage you to check out the Patreon. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.